If you feel as if that your childcare center is closing in on you, you feel overwhelmed, fatigued, and just feel like there's no other way that you can just like keep going, this is the video for you. Hey guys, my name is Ari and I am a childcare business coach / consultant, and I help childcare business owners build sustainable and profitable childcare centers. So today we are speaking all about burnout and what it looks like as a center owner and how you can kind of like break free from the burnout and how it feels and how it looks for your center. So burnout happens when you have no systems in place, you have no team in place, and you feel like you're kind of doing everything by yourself. The truth is sometimes you are doing it by yourself and you have to show up as the different categories in your business, right? You're the marketing person, you're the admin, you're the health, you're the nurse, you're the psychologist, you're everything for everyone, except nothing is really getting done at your center. And it's almost impossible to grow because you are not getting ahead. Okay. So with the pressures to perform, with no systems in place, with a lack of team structure and everything else around you, not to forget you have your own personal life going on. Yes, we have to get this thing together because you will burn out. It's inevitable. You're going to burn out if you do not have the current and correct structure in place for you to do the best for your business. Okay. So when you don't have great systems in place, when you don't have leadership in place, your business is going to take a hit, right? You're going to have problems with enrollment, with staffing, with great staffing, retaining great staff, retaining great families, right? And then not on top of everything, you have the paperwork at the end of the month to do, and you have to keep up with your center to keep in compliance. So what does that really look like for you, and how can you break free from what we call burnout jail? We don't want it. It's not good. We don't need it, okay? So what we want to do is the 3 things I always suggest is we want to delegate, prepare, and schedule. Delegate, prepare, and schedule, okay? So I'm going to break this down a little bit further for you so that you can get a nice little view of what should be happening. So first thing first, you all have a vision of why you started your business in the first place. Why did we even start? Why did we even say, I want to get into childcare? Most people wanted to create an impact. They wanted to be able to have their kids close by to them. They wanted to do something different with their life. For some, it's a career change altogether, right? And so when you came into this business, this industry, you had a vision, like where it first started. Now, I always say, go back to the vision, like go back to why you started, write down why you started, and have your goals in place. You put some goals together, and once you have your goals in place, then you can work backwards to figure out my goals, then my strategy. And then once you have your strategy and your goals and your vision, then we can put a routine in place to make a big change. So number 1, we want to do the vision, right? That's like the pre-work that we get to before we even get to the delegate, the prepare, and the schedule. Point blank. Okay. So now we have our vision, we have our goals, and we know what we want it to look like. Okay. First thing first, now that we know what we want, now it's time to delegate. How can we get this stuff done better? Now, I know some of you are still working on a website. Give it up. Let's go to Fiverr, Fiverr, hire somebody, look at their portfolios, hire them, and get that website done within 5 days for like $150. Okay. So that's number 1. We want to delegate anything that we feel as if it is taking us longer than it should, or it is not really our strong suit. Delegate it. If it's not the website, it might be your social media, right? You might need somebody to come and take the content for you and then put the content up. You might need help in the kitchen area, or you might need help scheduling. You might need just help with the business altogether. right? So we need to break down the different areas of business and where you are not strong, right? And there's no shame in this. It's just that it's not your strong suit. And sometimes it takes us longer to do things when we don't like to do it, period. Even if we know how to do it very well, right? We just like, I can do that in an hour, so I'll let it go on and on and on until it's like an absolute need, okay? So I want you to prepare a list of things that you do that you need to delegate. You need to get it off of your task list. It's over, right? We need to get it off of our task list. So we're going to delegate, right? Number 2, we're going to prepare. We're going to prepare. So we know that graduation is coming in May or June. We need to start to prepare for that. We need to have a SOP, a standard operating procedure for that. And we're going to delegate it to somebody, and we're going to make sure that it's prepared in due time. We know that the holidays every month are coming. Let's prepare for them. We know that the turkey drive is coming. Let's prepare for it. We know that, Pictures with Santa are coming in December. Let's prepare for it. We have all these different things that are happening in our center that are going to happen every single year, yet we are waiting until the last moment. The biggest thing that you guys do not prepare for, which I don't understand, is that you're going to have to hire. So let's make sure that we are prepared for hiring, right? We have a hiring process in place. We write our job descriptions in advance. So anytime you need somebody and you put that up, you're not going over it over and over again to write new job descriptions. We are just going to tweak it if something has changed, but overall we have our job descriptions, right? So I want you to be more prepared. I want you to go through a list of things that your center does every single year and now start to put it on a calendar, create SOPs behind it, and prepare and delegate, okay? Now, number 3 is schedule. Schedule it. If it's not scheduled, it's not done. Now, scheduling is a little bit different for me because I do something called time blocking. Time blocking has just been so effective and efficient for my life and my business. And so I suggest it for everybody. What you do is if you have a Google Calendar or any calendar that you use, I want you to go in there and really schedule out all the things that need to be done. Business and personal. If you have to go to the doctor, if we have birthdays, if we have vacations, days off, CEO days, hair appointment, nail appointments, anything that you need to do needs to be scheduled. Put it on a calendar. Then I want you to go back and put the things on the calendar for your business. The days off, when somebody's going to be out, we need to start to prepare, especially when your staff give you information from well in advance, like, hey, I'm going to be doing the All About Me curriculum and I'm going to need some cutouts, some glue, and some paint. Right? And we should not be running to the store the morning of. We need to learn how to be prepared. And not only that, leadership is a mirror. It's not a window. And so when they see you being more prepared, they will do their best to be prepared for themselves as well, for their classrooms, for their kids, for their teachers as well, right? So what I want you guys to do is I want you to delegate, I want you to prepare, and I want you to schedule. But most of all, I want you to start building a business without burnout. You're building a business for legacy. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you did. I want you to leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe because I want to see you back here all the time for all these great trainings that I'm giving and all this great information. And so I want you guys to interact with me and be engaged. For anybody who's interested in getting a free 45-minute call with me or my team, please, www.childcarebusinessmastery.com. You can go there and you can book your one-on-one free 45-minute session, okay? Besides that, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great, great, great day, and I look forward to seeing you back here on another one. Bye.